Hello, are you just graduating high school? Have you been thinking of taking some time off? Will you be going back to work? Do you plan on continuing education what are your plans? I bet a lot of these questions have been crossing your mind. The choice of going back to school right away can be a lot of pressure, but let's face it, can you really afford to live on your own on an entry-level job in San Jose for the rest of your life? You know that the San Jose area is the second most expensive place to live in the US, right? The solution to affording a living in the San Jose area is going back to college and obtaining a higher education. More job opportunities with better wages and benefits open up for people with college degrees, and a person with a college degree has a better chance at having a longer lasting career, which helps not only themselves, but the community as well. It's expensive to live in the San Jose area. As we all know, San Jose is the second most expensive area to live in the United States, requiring a living wage of $92,560 for a family of 4. That's a lot of money. The city of San Jose's population has also become overcrowded. This has jacked up the prices, making an issue with supply and demand. There have been little to no new tracts of land being used to expand the city's borders. And to continue to grow over the last few decades, San Jose has incorporated small towns as part of its city. The open valley to the south, San Jose, is preserved and unable to be developed for residential or commercial purposes. So San Jose has been redeveloping land and displacing the poor in the process, building high-rise buildings for the rich. The presence of big tech companies and their employers making more than a decent wage drives up the prices of both rentals and property values. And according to Adija's research, we know that out of the 25 largest cities, San Jose was ranked among the leader class. To move on from the problems of San Jose being an expensive place to live in, we can look at the solution: a college education. More job opportunities with better wages and benefits open up for people with college degrees as compared to people with high school diplomas. As you can see by the graph here, a bachelor's degree is more commonly wanted, with 33% employers requiring one and 34% requesting a master's degree. Did you know that college graduates have 24% more of the work industry available than the high school graduates? High school graduates only have 35% of the workforce available to them. You know, Fuller states only half of these high school graduates have employer-provided health insurance or pension plans. Fuller states reveals that only 3 in 4 of those who did not complete high school participated in employer-matching pension plans. Now, college graduates with a BA degree have 59% of the work industry available to them, and Fuller states almost 70% of college graduates have employer-provided health insurance or pension plans. The research also found that 93% of college graduates participate in employer-matching pension plans if they're available. The article conclusions in ASHE Higher Education report states, for students, the master's is a short-term commitment of 1 to 2 years, offering the potential for higher salaries, more job opportunities, and greater technical proficiency. And Broad's research, we're asked to consider a report released last year by Georgetown University Center on Education and the Workforce, that out of 11.6 million jobs created in the post-recession economy, 11.5 million went to workers with at least some college education. And out of those 11.5 million jobs, 8.4 million went to workers with a bachelor's degree or higher. Now, a person with a college degree has a better chance at having a longer lasting career, and they have the chance at helping themselves and the community as well. Aris's research shows that the income gap between the grads and non-grads is the widest it's been in half a century. And although university tuition may be rising steeply, so is the cost of not getting a college degree. Trostel's research found that college graduates' earnings are not the only form of work compensation, and many of the benefits of a college education cannot be measured adequately, and the lack of quantification does not make these benefits any less real or any less important. Again, in the article Conclusions in ASHE Higher Education Report states, beyond the sciences, the predominance of professional master's degree in the social sciences, humanities, and specialized fields indicates not only a different mission for graduate education, but also a new direction for the creation and advancement of knowledge. In conclusion, it's expensive to live in San Jose. More job opportunities with better wages and benefits open up for people with college degrees compared to people with high school diplomas. A person with a college degree has a better chance at having a longer lasting career, which helps themselves and the community in the long run. Going to college and obtaining a higher education as opposed to going straight to work after high school is important if you want to be able to afford to live in the San Jose area. Not only will you be making yourself and your peers proud by obtaining a higher education, you'll have more options of obtaining and keeping a longer lasting career to be able to make and afford a living on your own. And in the end, you'll be contributing to society as well. And just think of this. I'm a 43-year-old man who just recently made the decision to go back to school and reach out for a higher education. It's never too late to go back to school.